Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Phone Skills, my channel, and one of the Easy Phone Skills segments here. This one I'm thinking of as sing to the caller. Now I do some singing on an amateur level. I'm not a pro. I don't do vocal exercises every day or anything like that. But here's what I mean. Basically, I just mean practice inflection. So in the midst of doing this, we don't want to sound all, singing, or we don't want to be Mr. Professional who always uses the perfect amount of inflection, unless that is, what your organization is requiring of you. That is not really how you want to communicate in today's world. It just doesn't work very well. People want somebody that they can relate to. They want to feel like they're talking to a real person. You don't have to be unprofessional. Hey man, how you doing? All right, yeah. What can I do you for? You don't have to go, too casual, but you can still keep it somewhat professional. But I think that you really want to be able to take your voice and to allow it to kind of sing to your caller. You're practicing inflection. So here's what tends to happen, and I've been involved in a job where I have to give a presentation on many of the calls, right? And we do this in network marketing as well, at times in certain companies. Sometimes we point people to a presentation that somebody else is doing, but anyway, which is what actually in our company we tend to do. But the thing is, with this, if you are in some sort of presentation where you're effectively giving a script, even if you're not using a specific one, where you're okay, it's time for that, and I'm giving the overview. Okay, so all right, so Bill, now, yeah, so you'd like me to walk you through this. Okay, well, product A, and then there's product A1 and A2 and A3 and A4, and 3, you choose between 3 or 4, and then you would then go over to product B, and there's 1, B2, B3, B4, but you have to choose all 4 of product B, not just 3 or 4 or any of the others individually. And you can get into this mode where you're giving your presentation, I wasn't completely monotone there. There was a little inflection there, but man, that person is probably feeling like, okay, this person is settling in and going through the motions. Now, some callers will be okay with that because they're just calling to actually get the information. But other callers are going to be like, oh, okay. Well, I guess, I don't know, maybe he's not that excited about this or whatever it would be. But I think if you focus on doing the right, other videos, that we've seen, we've talked about looking at the caller as a friend, okay? But also, thinking, where's my voice right now? And then where can I take it? And does it kind of match? Because we're coming to this part that is a little bit more important to kind of pause and stop and think about. So I'm using some inflection there to help bring that to a place of, okay, all right, you're wanting me to stop and pause and think about this because of the way you're talking. Or I could just say, well, and then this is, and there's this, and this, and this, and then there's this. So there's this. And that is less engaging, right? Than if I am saying, well, actually, as we wrap this part up, there is this, but there's this, and there's this, though, and then there's this. And this is what I kind of think might be best for you. So we're using different kinds of inflection. Well, you say, well, I don't have your kind of voice, Derek. I know you're not, they don't have the best voice in the world, but it's sure way better than mine. Because I talk like this all the time, and I don't know how to figure this out. Well, if you talk like this all the time, come up here sometimes, and go down here a little bit, and then come up here sometimes, and go down here if you have to. But because you have to have some kind of variety and help the person feel engaged. If somebody was talking to me like that, I'd be engaged. They sound excited. They sound like they know what they're talking about, and I think that is all very important. So sing to the caller. If you know voice exercises and you want to use them, great. Or whatever you want to do. But I think that it's really important, though, that we think about what our voice is doing. We don't have to spend our whole call thinking about inflection. Please don't. It's more important to engage with the caller and, of course, give them any proper information that we need to give them. But I think it can add, if we are used to giving a little bit more memorized type information, where we get into this place where we're getting used to these things, then we can then start to use some different inflection to help bring a little bit more interest in. And we speed up and we slow down, and we just kind of like it's music. You don't have to be a singer, because there's no specific tune to carry. There's no accompaniment here. It's just your voice. So you're the song, and you it doesn't matter. You're not really in tune with anything. You don't have to be a good singer or any of these things, because it's just not the thing with it. But hope this is helpful. Sing to your caller. God bless you guys. I really appreciate you taking a look. And link in the description if you want to see what our network marketing team is doing. Some exciting stuff going on there too. So God bless. Take care.